We've been telling you about the shift in this election campaign as candidates are working hard for your vote. KXAN's Phil Prazen joining us now with signs one of the top watched races in the country is getting more competitive. Of course, it's here in Texas. Phil, we're seeing today the U.S. Senate race between Ted Cruz and Beto O'Rourke getting some talk on the internet.
Absolutely, and actually, so Ted Cruz, his campaign today released a 2-minute digital attack ad. That's different. Yep. Usually it's his supporters that are release these kind of ads, but this is a Ted Cruz campaign, and we're seeing that because the race is getting more competitive. Over the weekend, you had CNN move the Texas Senate race from likely Republican to lean Republican. The next step on that is a toss-up. So that's all different. And so what the different campaigns are doing right now is they're racing to create first impressions, because Ted Cruz is well known. People love him, people hate him, but you know who he is. People don't know Beto O'Rourke as well, so the Ted Cruz camp wants to go, hey, Robert, you're going to meet this guy named Beto. He's kind of shady. You should be aware of that. The Beto people want to go, hey, you should meet my friend Beto. He's great. He's going to be just like you. And so that's what we're seeing on a statewide issue across the whole state with these ads. And
these ads are the opening salvo. We've got almost 2 months, or a little less than 2 months away, and we're going to see more of this.
We're going to see a lot more of this. There's been recent reporting from D.C. who have kind of explaining that the Republicans in D.C. have recognized that Ted Cruz is going to be in a bigger battle than he expected. And so there's at least 4 groups that are going to come into Texas to help Ted Cruz. These are kind of going to be super PACs, Mitch McConnell's PAC, the Koch brothers PAC. Other groups are going to, and the president himself is going to be campaigning in October in Texas. So it is kind of unusual to see, but Washington is coming to the rescue of Ted Cruz on some of this stuff.
And money is coming from around the country to both campaigns.
Both campaigns. Right now, that's kind of what's making this so competitive, is both sides are going to have a lot of money. Beto O'Rourke has surprised a lot of people by how much money he's been able to raise with just $2,700 individual contribution limits. So it's going to be a very hectic 60 days.
And early voting starts in October, right?
Soon.
Okay, very soon. And polls in this race separated by a single digit, most of them showing that. Remember, Election Day coming up on November 6th.